I do not. I do not. Well, we are here. Apparently, my stuff is all sorts of messed up. And I don't know why. So, yeah, we will try to deal this without without half my stuff. This is absolutely fantastic. Everything is missing in my entire thing. First ball in there. And strike two. Anderson making his third starts as I will attempt to fix all of this stuff that is apparently missing from why? Seem to be having some problems as we have a 1-2 count here. Kim Tae-yeon is leading things off for Hanwha, and he fouls that away to the right side. So I will try to do both of them at the same time. And that's up high, ball two. Sorry guys, I'm trying to fix everything. I had a hard drive crash this week and bought a new one, but it's not working the way it's supposed to. And down on strikes is Kim Tae-yeon to lead off the game. Well, one away. Again, sorry, we'll try to do everything together here, and then once I get that figured out, I will be back to actually fix everything. And Jung Hyuk is in the 2-hole now. He's moved up in the lineup as Peraza is still dealing with the injuries. Yeah, I mean, I thought I had it all figured out last night. It was perfectly fine. It was perfectly fine a few minutes ago, and then suddenly nothing. But basically the drive that I want to work with is not loading onto my computer. And that's way up high, 2-2. Hey, Charles. And I'm trying to get this to work out, but it is not being cooperative here. I will do this difficult way and redo it. He is also down on strikes. And that is 2 strikeouts already for Anderson. 10 Ks on the season, only 6 innings pitched, so he definitely has strikeout stuff. 152 on his fastball. And Noshiwan looks at ball 1 on the outside. Alrighty, there we go. And lifts that one, skies it in the air, but it's back and out of play. And that will make it a 1-1 count. All right. All right. Peraza's still in the lineup, or still on the team, I should say. You guys enjoying enjoying the vertical stream instead of the horizontal there? And that's in the dirt. 2-2. 2-1. Okay. I think I got everything figured out now. I hope. All right, Noshiwan lifts that one. Shortstop back in the middle of the gas, puts his arm out. I'm going to take it, and that's 3 away. Seems strange, but okay, whatever you say. I Yeah, I don't like. I honestly, I'm not really sure why it shot up. I mean, I understand why the Hanwha stuff shot up, and now I'm once again have no idea what is going on. I will be fixing everything tomorrow when I actually have some time, because apparently now. Hmm. Hmm. All right. Cho Dong-wook on the mound for Hanwha. He is making his third start. Oh my god, this is gonna drive me nuts. So now that's not gonna work. Fantastic. So this year it's really shot up. They've already set an attendance record for most sellouts. Before that, 2015 was the biggest year besides that, and I really don't know why it shot up. Again, I understand why the Hanwha, because of Yu Jin and all the expectations for this season, but I really do not have a clue why uh, the other shut up. I really don't. And that one is in there for strike. Bottom of the order here. And that's lifted in front of Chano over and left, and they've already got a base runner, ladies and gentlemen. It's going to be a very, very long series, unfortunately, for Hanwha. They with the obvious issues that they're having as far as with the with the manager. Lots of people very, very upset as he misses that bunt, and it's 0-1. So obviously you have a ton of issues in the dugout, and those issues are just being compounded by the losing. Nobody's happy when they lose, so but things are not helping as that bunt goes foul, and it'll be 0-2. again, you just it's been a rough year, uh, to say the least. It's uh, fans are not happy, and Hanwha now has a very high payroll. They fired the previous managers. That misses outside 1 and 2. They fired the previous manager because they said it was time. It was no longer time to rebuild. It was time to win, and they happen to have a worse winning percentage now. So the 1-2 pitch, and that's swing and a miss, and down on strikes. And that makes his doubles his career strikeout totals with that strikeout, ladies and gentlemen. He now has 2 career KBO strikeouts, ladies and gentlemen. Big timer as he steps off. And that's going to be a ball. Didn't step off. Well done. He's getting nervous. Somebody probably needs to go talk to him. All right, the 0 pitch to Chejung, number 14, the KBO career home run leader, in there for a strike. 13 home runs on the year, hitting 266, 37 RBIs. Obviously, he broke the record earlier this year, so now that he's gotten that out of the way, and misses. Ball 1-1. Sorry, guys, I'm still trying to it's gonna be there, Nick. So I'm still trying to figure out all this as the hard drive is not doing what it's supposed to. So there. What's up, Luke? Annyeonghaseyo. All right, so we've got ourselves. Everybody's in the vertical. Everybody hanging out on their phones today. All right, the 2-1 pitch. Oh, there is one out there. And fouled back and out of play. Ooh, 2 and a 2. Come on now. There we go. All right, and that's another one fouled back and keeps the count at 2-2. All right, now I think phoning it up, Luke. Where are you at this fine weekend? I know you don't stay put very much. All right, the 2-2 pitch, pitch number 12, and that is on the outside corner. That is his second strikeout, and he has now doubled his career record for strikeouts in a game with 2. We have got so many problems today on this stream. I'm hoping to get through everything. Please tell me those are right. Yeah, okay, those are right. All right, Heredia stepping in. The current war leader for the KBO is the first pitch swing, and that's going to be a chopper to Moon Yun Bin and over to first. 3 away. Gave up the leadoff single, but was able to get out of it without any damage, and we will go to the second inning. As I now have to do this, redo the overlay for every single one of the end of the first. All right. We are going to have a very, very rough and long day. Nick, did you notice all of the the people complaining because they decided to just delete all the comments? No big projects, no bacon, no building furniture for the wife. All right, I believe we be back. Oh. Anderson, again, 2 big strikeouts in the first of the inning. Some counter strike. I think I played the original, or maybe it wasn't the original, but as that's in there, An Ji-hong looks at the strike. I used to play Half-Life. And that's up against the wall, and he's gonna be on first on a hit against the wall. Unhook the trailer, buddy. Hanwha has their first base runner, and yeah, I didn't play very much. How big's the garden getting now, Luke? I imagine you've got to pretty much have taken over that entire lot out there. All right, Chan Sung now batting. Average still below the old Mendoza line, but does have 2 home runs now. And that will be helping him get over the Mendoza line, as that's a shot. They pick it up at the left field, and An Ji-hong is sliding into third. And Hanwha has 2 straight hits to take a runner on a second and third with no outs. An Ji-hong finally decided to unhook that piano. The game is in Incheon. All right, Lee Do-yoon has a chance. Oh, we do. Chan Sung did not reach second, so apparently that was only a single there. As first and second, that is a strike. So Anderson has only pitched 3 innings so far. 46 pitches, 58 pitches. So basically, he wanted 40 pitches, 60 pitches. So probably 80 pitches so far today was probably going to be his plan, his goal. As Lee Do-yoon chops that one, and that's going to be a 3-6. As An Ji-hong stays over at third, and that's a big play there. They had to freeze An Chi-hong over at third, go to second to get Chae Sung, and that's a very, very big out. Go Myung-jun with a heads-up play there. So that is going to bring up Chae Ho. Chae Ho is going to get some playing time now with Peraza obviously hurt. He has struggled as of late, not doing well in the month of May, averaged down to 250, and I want to say it's a lot because they took him out of the lineup and then that's it. Like, oh, you're out of the lineup, as they are trying to bounce him around, trying to get people with enough at-bats. All right, the 0 pitch and way outside. To send a few texties. Way inside, 2-0. All right. I think I've got everything all situated, set up, watching, going. Maybe yes, maybe no. All right. The 2-0 pitch coming up. Runners on first and third. An Chi-hong at third. Lee Do-yoon at first. And that's another miss inside. 3-0. He is going to have the red light. And if he doesn't have the red light, I'm telling him now. Whoa. Anderson, we're going to have to work on that facial hair, buddy. That just catches a stitch on the upper part of the corner. I do not. I can say probably check the what do you call them? Gambling websites. They usually have something. If you have some money somewhere in one of those. And 3-1 pitch is fouled way back into the stands down the third base side, and that will make it 2-2. Yo, vertical stream is where it's at tonight, apparently. Antacheno. Whoa. All right, the full count, the first full count of the day. Need a big hit here, and double play would be just crushing. And that's a shot to third off his glove, rolls over into foul territory, and Hanwha will score and have runners on first and second with 1 out. full count, works from a 3-0 count to a 3-2 count, and a single off the third baseman's glove. A quick visits from Bae-Young-soo, the former Hanwha pitcher himself. Can you please put more advertisements on your entire uniform, please? Landers, SSG.com, Shinsei, E-Marts, all of those are all the same brand, the same company. All right, Moonhyun Ben will make his first appearance of the day and looks at ball one on the inside in the dirt as Lee Do-yoon makes his way back to second base. All right, the 1-0 pitch. I don't think so, Fuego. I mean, there might be. I'm sure there is, but you probably have to go through. There's not legally. I'll just put it that way. Legally, there is not any way that I know of. All right, the 2-0 pitch and swings through that. 2-1. Moonhyun Ben hitting 243 on the season, has had a couple big hits last week and then this week. Now that he's kind of put those ground into double plays behind him. Anderson lifts his leg and shows everybody his rotation ability as they go back to their bases. There you go. GLTV 82. And that just gets the inside corner. Luke helping out the foreigners once again, just like old times. All right. And the 2-2 pitch, swing and a miss, and that's going to be the third strikeout for him on the day. As 2 away. So, Fuego, guy in the other chat just said that if you go to GLTV 82, there's some possibilities that you could watch some games of the Korean baseball variety. All right, Choi Jae-hoon rounding things off in the lineup for Hanwha, down in the 9 spots, and that's in there for strike. Hitting 259 on the season, 22 hits. Still looking for his first round tripper. Leading the league in hit by pitches. And swings at a pitch near the plate. And that's 0-2. All right, the 0-2 pitch to Choi Jae-hoon, the number 9 batter for Hanwha. Hanwha, 3 singles in this second inning with an RBI coming from Ito. And that's going to be flipped into the outfield, and that's going to bring up Ito. And a bobble in right field by Han Yu-som. That's going to bring Choi In-ho just to third base. But Hanwha's got another single and RBI as they take a 2-0 lead on the 0-2 pitch by the number 9 hitter. It's going to be an error also on SSG on their right fielder. As he goes to field it, bobbles it, and that allows Chae Ho to make his way over to third base. We'll see if that plays any role in the game at all, as Kim Tae-yeon, the leadoff batter for Hanwha, now making his second appearance, struck out swinging in his first at-bats. His hitting streak was ended yesterday as he looks at ball 1 in the dirt. All right, the 1-0 pitch. And up high, ball 2. This year, he's 2 for 4 with runners on first and second. That's pretty good. I'll take a 500 hitter any day of the week. Yes. And that is not fieldable because it's over the wall, and he's got himself a 3-run homer to add it to the lead, and now Hanwha is up 5-0. Just in time, Dave. Welcome to the horizontal, Luke. And John Jin-hyuk will make his way. That's a ball 1 as Hanwha up. Yeah. Hanwha now up 5-0 in the second inning here. And that gets in there for a strike, 1-1. And that error did not really mean anything because it doesn't matter how many bases you give up if the guy hits it into the stands. And that's a ball 2. And finally giving Kim Tae-yeon some at-bats and consistent at-bats, and he has just been destroying the ball. And that's fouled away. 2-2. Home runs are rally killers. That is a line drive shot, just sneaks over the wall. That is not a home run at any other stadium in the league, as SSG is the only stadium that has the 6, 7, 8 foot walls, as that swings through that, and that's his second strikeout of the day. But Hanwha puts up 5 runs in the top of the seconds. We will go to the middle of the seconds as I refix every single thing on my computer. There we go. We've got some stuff here. That's right. But they'd be perfect is if they're watching and they're also listening to the English broadcast and enjoying both together, like the old days of Africa TV that nobody ever tuned in to watch, really. Hmm. Big chatting going on in the old my KBO room. Yeah, you're right. It does, Dave. I wish I had the enthusiasm of a KBO announcer. Maybe if they started paying me, I would but I mean, you know, the KBO guys, they don't have anybody rooting for. You know, they are national broadcasters. They don't have a team in the game at all. So easy for them to just get excited about every single little thing, I guess. All right, and that is going to be a hit batter. That was quick. As he will take his base as we have the bottom here, and another leadoff runner on base for SSG. Hopefully he can keep this one also out of the it's like I just had an error and now you hit me. All right. Ejin Young making his way in, the catcher. Very, very strange, odd stance as he actually almost faces directly at the pitcher. Almost faces the pitcher with his standing straight up, the bat straight up like here. And then as he fouls that one out of play, 0-2. So catcher hitting 291 on the season, 41 hits, 4 stolen bases. He is definitely the fastest of the catchers. Maybe Pak Song-an is a little bit faster, but he's definitely the fastest of the regular catchers. And that's going to be a single in between first and second. Kim Tae-yeon fields it and throws, and they've got the first 2 runners on as the hit by pitch and single is quickly making this game. And that's why you watch Korean baseball right there. You know what I'm talking about, Nick. Maybe. Or Luke, if you're watching too. But first and seconds, nobody out as they are also threatening. That's going to bring up Go Myung-jun, who made the excellent play to get Cheon-sung over at second and hold on Chi-hong, but all for naught. Hitting 258 on the season, 5 home runs, 41 hits, and first one is a strike. And that's going to be another single right over the first base bag into the corner. Han Yu-sung is going to be into home. Ejin Young coming home, slides in there safely, and the throw over to third is safe, as he is going to have a 2 RBI double, as there was some problems in the corner. They didn't show it. Kim Tae-yeon, not the best fielder on Hanwha's team, and I don't know what happened in the corner. Hopefully they'll show the replay, because that was definitely not something that should have been a runner on the third base, especially as he watched it. So just inside the bag, goes over in the corner. The SSG corner is a little strange. He tries to field it, drops the ball, and then over to third base on the throw home. Yeah, that's because they figure if they're rooting for the bad team, then everything will be all right. So SSG has a very strange little corner. Most corners just kind of wrap around, but there's darts back out and then in, and then when he fielded it, he didn't field it cleanly, dropped the ball back down, as that's gonna have to be an error for, but had to be an error on Hanwha, as they've now got a runner on third, no outs, and 2 runs in so far, as that ball one. I'll have to check the official scoring there. I imagine they did not give him. They had to give him an error. Wow, didn't give him an error on that. He doesn't score if that isn't fielded like that. How do they not give him an error? Even the announcers are like, that was an error. As he swings through that one, 2-1. Ha Jae-hoon making his first at-bat of the day. He is hitting .265 on the season, as that one's bounced in the ground. 3-1. The pitcher for Hanwha, again, was just drafted last year. Jo Dong-wook only made 2 starts. His first start, 6 innings, gave up 70 pitches, gave up 1 unearned run. His last start against Samsung, he actually pitched fairly well. The first inning, he gave up 4 runs, but after that, he threw 11 pitches and 10 pitches in the second and the third inning. That one's lifted to center, Jun Jin-hyuk under it, and that's going to be 1 away, but he is going to score easily. And we've got a 3-2 game. Or, sorry, a 5-3 game. But 1 out. No, just missed that, but got enough of it to get a run in, and that's going to bring up An Sang-hyun. The number 9 hitter for SSG, as that one misses. So, back to Jo Dong-wook. Jo Dong-wook, his last start, pitched 49 pitches, 33 for strikes. The biggest thing is his rough first inning, which was gave up 4 runs. But again, he in the second inning he threw 11 pitches, and in the third inning he threw 10 pitches at 49 pitches, working very quickly through the lineup. But they pulled him. Hanwha ended up losing that game, and it was just a mess from there. And Hanwha is always the underdog, and going to make it 1-2. And swings through that, strikeout number 3 on the day. He has now tripled his career high with that 3rd strikeout. So that's going to flip the lineup back over. Park Sung-han, who singled and was stranded on bases in his first at-bat, looks at ball 1 low, 141 on the old gunner. Pitch number 30 so far for Jo Dong-wook. Coming up, and here it is, and that's also a ball, as Choi Jae-hoon gets another baseball. Still can't believe they did not give him an error. All right, the 2-0 pitch, and that's a chopper, sticks up his glove, grabs it, tosses to first, and 3 away. They get 3 back, but that's not enough, as Hanwha goes to the 3rd. They are up 5-3. I need to change this one also. There you go. very, very eventful second inning there as Hanwha 1, 2, 3, 4 singles and a 3-run homer, 2 strikeouts, and then SSG decides, okay, well, they lead the inning off with a hit by pitch, a single, 2 RBI double, and then sacrifice fly scores it, makes it 5-3. As both teams equal their hits and run total after the second inning. What's up, Kenny? I'm sure they will with the new league or the new stadium. That I don't know. Has the new stadium been built or not built? Has the ground been broken on it yet? I know they're wanting to make like a full, like almost like MLB park experience with, and what is it, Rogers Center? I don't know what the actual. I think it's Rogers Center in Toronto with the hotel where you can stay at the park in the hotel. But No Shiwan will lead things off, and here in the third inning, popped up to short in his first at bat and looks at ball one. Skies that one, and that one is going to be not catchable. Another home run for Hanwha. Welcome to the KBO, Anderson. And An Cheong will now step in after that solo shot. Inside, ball two. See what happens when you watch, Luke? All right, the 2-0 pitch, and that misses also. That's going to be ball number 3. Going to be pitch number 49 coming up for Anderson. Which is more than he threw in his first game and almost to the 48 or 58 that he threw in his last game a week ago. And that misses way up high. That's going to be ball 4, 4 straight pitches, 4 straight balls, and Hanwha has another base runner. Yeah, but it was the away team scored 7. See, it's that's what it is, Luke. You are good if you're watching. That means that the away team's going to score runs. All right, that's gonna bring up Chan Sung. Chan Sung singled in his last at bats. He looks at strike one. Average now above the Mendoza line, up to 203. I would say you're going to be investigated for grading Dave, but you're retiring in a month and a half anyway, so it doesn't matter. All right, the 0-1 pitch to Chan Sung. And that a beautiful curveball in there. 0-2. Absolutely beautiful curveball. All right, the 0-2 pitch to Chan Sung. An Ji-hong walked and is on first for the second straight day or second straight inning, and that one's way outside. Apparently, he got the scouting report about Chan Sung and An Ji-hong and No Shi-wan enjoying swinging at pitches in the other batters' boxes, but Chan Sung is able to lay off of that. Chan 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 advertisements on this uniform. 8 advertisement, ladies and gentlemen. And that doesn't include the one on the back. 9 advertisements. And that's going to be blooped in front of the center fielder. And that's going to be another single for him. And Hanwha has runners on first and second. So here's Hanwha's bread and butter, the first and second nobody out, but it did not start an inning, which is always a plus. So maybe things will turn around a little bit better. As the 3, 4, 5 hitters doing some damage. 5 for 6 today, or I guess 4 for 5 technically. Lee Do-yoon grounded out. And yes, we've got a bunt, ladies and gentlemen. We are up 2 runs. Why else wouldn't you bunt? Bunting is a fantastic thing to do when you are up 2 runs with nobody out and runners on first and second. Oh my. Okay, he pulls it back and he crushes it. Just foul. Strike. He almost golfed that out. Just got around it a little too quick. All right, and he will reset. Hopefully they got my I'm sure they have my broadcast on in the actual dugout for help with their coaching. So here comes the 0-1 pitch. And it looks at that's one strike 2 on there for the curveball. It looks like a bunch of guys that aren't going to play but are taking a roster spot. Is what it looks like to me. Peraza still sitting there with his batting gloves on. He wants to play. That's going to be a slow little chopper foul. And they will reset for another 0-2 pitch. Yeah. Just show the bunt and then pull it back. Jang Jae sitting there, not able to pitch today as he pitched the last 2 days. All right, the 0-2 pitch once again, and that's fouled back and out of play. 0-2 again. His hat looks really strange. I don't know what it is, but it's like, so it like cones in. It's like the it's like the loser cone of shame hat or something. I don't know. Looks very, very odd, strange. All right, the 0-2 pitch and swings swings and a miss, and that's one away. That is his 5th strikeout, and big inning there. Well, I mean, looking at, they got SSG.com on the EMART24 on the back, SSG.com on the left chest, Shinsei on the right chest, no, EMART's another one on the right sleeve. And that misses low. 1-0. Sayano, RBI single in his first at bats. He is the current game winner. That's going to be a chopper. That's going to be 6-4. Not going to be enough. The 6-4 fielder's choice will put runners on the corner with 2 down. Noshiwan working on his circle change. The circle change grip getting taught to him by Jongmin Jae. And Moon Yunbin will make his way up. He struck out in his first at-bats, down to 241 on the season for the second baseman. Take on Hanwha. That's going to be a off the glove and just foul. Moon Dongju now teaching him. He's going to get a couple different grips. So getting the third baseman is going to start throwing change-ups to first on the ground balls. All right, the 0-1 pitch. Way up high. 1-1. Pitch number 62 there, as he's already reached past his game last Friday against Kium. Last Friday, 58 pitches, 37 for strikes, 4 hits, gave up 1 run. And the check over on Chano, and he slides back in there as the Hanwha fans yell and scream to the foreign pitcher who has no idea what the hell they're saying. Love the EMART patch on the right shoulder or the right sleeve, and then the EMART 24 convenience store patch on the back. And misses inside, 2-1. Got the fantastic big lines on the uniforms as they're bringing them out for SSG.com Day. For those of you that are wondering, it is not in May. It's in like December is the day that SSG was founded. But SSG bought the company, or bought the baseball team strictly to advertise absolutely nothing whatsoever about actual baseball. They are a 144 game season advertisement. And the 3-1 pitch coming up to the second baseman. Pitch number 65 of the game. And that's going to be strikeout on the foul tip. Oh, that's not a strikeout. 1-3, 3-2, as he takes his base on the steal. Thought there were 2 strikes. The way Moon Hyun Bin looked like he was super upset that he just swung there, but that's going to be a full count. And runners at second and third, full count, and that is going to be a strikeout. Just wrote it down a little bit earlier, and Che-No got to pad the stats with the stolen base, but we will head to the bottom of the third, and I will change this. I can, give me just 1 second. The Samsung pitcher has thrown 32 pitches. Reyes has thrown 32 pitches, but Samsung's up 5-1. Reyes usually throws about 100 pitches or so. No. Hanwha adds another run there to make it 6-3, stranding runners on second and third. Not quite as good as the off-brand, no-brand, the off-brand, no-brand sweet potato chips or whatever, whatever it was last week. No, we should be coming back. All right, the center fielder will be leading things off, and that's first pitch is in there for a strike. All right, let me clear this out, and that's going to be 1-1. Why are you not coming off the base? Now you come off. Hit it again. That's going to be 2-1. There we go. And the 2-1 pitch. The bunt as he drops the bat to duck out of the pitch that went near his head, and that will be 3-1. The old slider did not slide as he grabs his head and realizes he almost took off the center fielder's head. And a 3-1 pitch, and that's in there for a strike. Full count. 안녕하세요. Is that a little bit better, sir? And that's going to be a single past the diving Moon Hyun Bin. Da-da-da-da. Check my mic here. I can always just bring it down here. There we go. That's probably a little bit better, closer to me here. All right, they've got another leadoff batter, as they've had the leadoff batter on each inning this game, and that's in there for a strike. Chaejung, 264 on the season. And that's going to be a stolen base easily on that ball on the pitch. Oh, man, they just run all over Hanwha. I think they had 6 stolen bases yesterday against Hanwha. And that bounces in front of the plate, and that's going to be ball 2-2-1. Chaejung obviously can make this a 6-5 game in one swing, as 0 questions he's capable of putting one over the short fence out in the outfield. And it misses outside. That's going to be 3-1. Pitch number 41 there. Again, he pitched 49 pitches last week on Saturday before getting pulled after the 3rd inning. I'm sure they would love to get 5 innings from him, as this bullpen has just been beaten the last couple weeks here. And that is skied. Kim Tae-yeon sliding under, running around, and grabs it running in and throws it in and 1 away. That was an adventure out in right field for Kim Tae-yeon. And Kim Tae-yeon is not the best fielder. They could probably find someone in the stands that is a better fielder than Kim Tae-yeon. But Heredia stepping in, grounded out the 4-3 put out in the 1st inning and dropped his average down to 385. And first pitch swinging again, and that's lifted. Kim Tae-yeon at the warning track and catches it. That's going to tag him up, and he is going to go over to 3rd, but that's 2 away, as he had another adventure out in right field. It is a good thing that StatCast does not do routes efficiency in the KBO, because they would get the first ever negative scores. Hey, it is not a scooter. And first pitch in there for a strike. Dave, Luke's motorcycle is smaller than mine. All right, the 0-1 pitch. And that misses low. Ball 1, 1-1. I'm working on my my Minions sponsorship here. All right, the 1-1 pitch, runner on 3rd, and that's going to be a shot. Lee Do-yoon scoops, throws over to 1st, and gets out of the inning again with the 6-3 putouts, stranding the leadoff base runner and the stolen base. As we will go to the bottom. Why is this not working yet? Bottom of the 3rd. I would definitely not. I wouldn't call yours a wannabe Harley. I mean, yeah, my bike is 125 cc. It is a full blown motorcycle, sir. Yeah, I like wannabe Harleys would be the like those guys that mod the 125s to look like choppers, but then they start it up and it's like all right, we should be coming back here, I believe. I can fly. All right, Anderson back out there for another inning. Again, they wanting him to go 80 pitches. JJ Hoon will lead things off for Hanwha. He had an RBI single in his first at bats and looks at strike one, 151 at the top corner. Hopefully, they don't pull him after the third inning once again. And another pitch on the outside. Wow. JJ hitting 267 on the season, doing very fine offensively. Did have the injury where he had to be sent down to the second team, which is the reason why Pak Song Un is up. And that's a strikeouts looking on 3 pitches. And that's his 7th strikeouts of the game. He's had 2 strikeouts in the first, 2 strikeouts in the second, 2 strikeouts in the third, and 1 so far here in the fourth. And Kim Tae-yeon stepping in. Kim Tae-yeon, the 3-run homer in his last at-bats. 1 for 2 on the evening as he looks at the first pitch, 153, but up ball. 316 on the season for the right fielder, DH, first baseman, third baseman, second baseman. And he's a little surprised at that, but I don't know why. That was easily a strike. And the 1-1 pitch, way outside, 2-1. Da 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 da. Around the league, Kium beating KT. Samsung up 5-3 against Lotte as Hanwha and Lotte are battling it out for the rights to the basement as that gets in there for a strike, 2-2. And here comes the 2-2 pitch, 1 out, 1-2. Pitch number 74 for Anderson. And that is lifted. Every time I say Anderson, all I can think about is the Matrix. All right, the 2-2 pitch, way inside, 3-2, and another full count. Hello, Alan. How's Doosan? Big Gwangju matchup. Doosan making the trip down to Gwangju and swings at that. That's going to be strikeouts number 8 on a pitch that was not in the strike zone. .30. That's what Doosan wants. Doosan just snuck up. I know they had like a 9-game winning streak earlier, but I always think I would keep thinking about Doosan as like a fourth team or fifth team. Jang Jin Hyuk, 2 strikeouts on the day, and that's brought his average down to 304 as that one bounces in the dirt. Makes it 1-1. That is lifted and right field. All singing goes. And we've got ourselves another base runner as he puts that one in right field, as the right fielders for these two teams are not known for their outstanding defense, as he looked like he was doing a little line dancing out there trying to figure out where the ball was. Yeah, Alan, it could be worse. You could be following a team that was in the top spot and now is in the last spot. As No Shiwan steps in, a solo home run in his last at bat. And looks at strike one. And he could not hear that. Didn't hear it. It was almost down the middle, No Shiwan. And one of the downfalls of the ABS system is not being able to as the man just adjusted his pants, grabbed his butt, gave it a little squeeze, and said, "Go on, man. Go back out there and umpire." That hat just looks so weird. Alan, I think everybody except Lotte fans would like to see Hanwha do better. Maybe Lotte and Samsung. All right. Ooh, the 0-1 pitch after the brief delay. Anderson at 80 pitches and Jang Jin Hyuk in there on the slide back. Jang Jin Hyuk does have a couple stolen bases on the season. 4 for 4 in stolen base attempts. And that misses way outside. All right, 273 on the season for No Shiwan. Welcome. Yeah, a 3-run homer and a solo home run, and that's a ball too. And 2-1 to No Shiwan. Welcome, welcome, welcome. And the 2-1 pitch coming in now, and swing and a miss, and that's going to be 2-2. No Shiwan, we've been too long without music. Nobody wants to hear me breathing in the background. So, all right. Runner on first, 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, and pitch number 84. And swing and a miss on a pitch up near his throat. And that will be the 9th strikeout for Anderson, as I believe that is probably going to be the end of his day. But we will go to the bottom of the 4th as I continue to try to fix my entire broadcast on the fly. All right. I don't know, I did pick up another hit in that inning as get all my stuff fixed and ready. So 9 Ks for Anderson. Obviously, giving up 6 runs is not ideal by any means. Still getting his feet wet in the KBO as this is only his 3rd start. Very successful in his first 2 starts. 3 innings, 46 pitches. Gave up 0 runs with 6 strikeouts. Second against QM, 3 innings, 4 hits, 4 strikeouts, 1 run. But has run into some troubles with the long ball here in Friday night's game. But 84 pitches, 8 hits, 2 homers, 1 walk, 9 strikeouts. Obviously, with those types of numbers, he should be fine in the league. As again, Incheon is the easiest place of all the places to hit a home run, as the outfield fences are only 95 to the corners, and then on top of only being 95, as he's asking, he wants to go back out, but Bae Young-soo is saying, nope, you don't need any English to see that. Yeah. So 84 pitches for him on the day. He will be done, but he is currently on the hook for the loss. We will see if SSG can do anything about that. Is Jo Dong-wook out there for another inning? So 84 pitches, 9 strikeouts. Jo Dong-wook, as that's going to be another leadoff runner, as Lee Jin-young gets one underneath the glove of No Shiwan. Yeah, so he hurt his hand last week in I want to say Saturday's game. Oh no, Shiwan, you got to make that play. That's an error where I'm from. That is an error where I'm from, sir. But they probably will not give him an error because this is the KBO, and they think that if you breathe while fielding, that's enough effort. All right, and that misses 1-0. Yeah, so last week, I believe it was Saturday's game, he was sliding into second. His right hand kind of got caught underneath him, and they came out and looked at it, but he stayed in. Then, as the 1-0 pitch here misses 2-0, he ended up batting, and during that next at bats, he was kind of like grabbing his hand a little bit, like kind of going like this and squeezing his hand. And then at the end of his bat, he actually struck out. He ended up putting his hand behind his back and kind of walked away. And at that point, Chan-ho came into the game to play left field. Played a couple games, but then Wednesday's game is that one in there for strike. Wednesday's game, during an at-bats, he, again, was grabbing his hand and kind of squeezing his hand, and then after that at-bat, he struck out again, and after that at-bats, he hasn't played since. So, out a couple games. Don't think it's very serious, as that one... swing and a miss on that makes it 2-2. So I imagine he will be maybe pinch hits if they really need him, but maybe DH one day or two. Because it's his throwing hand, so obviously there's going to be issues there as that one misses, and that's 3-2. Another full count, second full count of the day for Jo Dong-uk, who is now getting ready for pitch number 54. Yeah, An Ji-hung is a very streaky player. No Shuan is still way, way behind his previous season totals. He's kind of a very dangerous hitter, but not a scary dangerous hitter. All right, to the 3-2 pitch here. And that's swing and a miss, and that's going to be strikeouts number 4. As a big changeup gets him. That's a big out, as now they've got a chance for a double play to get out of the inning. I forgot to change my add in my sound effects for certain people when they come on screen. So Ha Jae-hoon hitting 265 on the season, 0 for 0 on the day as he sacrificed fly to center field. RBI sacrifice fly. As I'm yawning because I'm a little tired, but as first pitch is a ball. Check over on Lee Jin-young. And Lee Jin-young is a catcher. So very important that they keep him close so that he doesn't steal. He does have 5 stolen base attempts on the season. He is 4 for 5. So pretty solid. As he came over from Kium, who he played with Kium his last few years. So not a young gentleman at all. As born in 1986, one of the elder statesmen of the KBO at this point, came up with Samsung and then went to Kium, and then now this year he's with SSG. And swings through that one. 1-2. Big swing, no ding, just for Lukey there. Yeah, I think Pena may be back. Maybe back Sunday. I believe he can come back Sunday, which would be fitting as he needs to be back to fill in. And that's going to be a shot over the diving Ito Yoon, and that's going to be another single. As they continue just to get singles and singles, but they're not able to get too much going. As the mustard yellow so runners on first and second now with 1 out still. Gonna bring up the second baseman, An Sang-hyun, who struck out in his first at-bat. But the number 9 hitter shall be coming up to bat. At some points here, 58 pitches so far for Jo Dong-uk. Again, 70 to 80 pitches is what he should be throwing. But at this point, he is now finishing as we've got a pinch hitter here. Kan Jin-sung will pinch hit, hitting 111 on the season. Interesting choice here is, you know, I guess I don't know this team. I'm not going to pretend to. But I know it looks like they want to put on some runs at this point. As he fouls that one. So runners on first and second, 2 strikes, 1 out. to the pinch hitter here. And that's way up high. Very interesting to go with a pinch hitter in the 4th inning of your number 9 hitter. Maybe there's an injury that none of us know, but who knows? And the 1-2 pitch, and that's another foul ball backing out of play to the right. Kanjin Sung. So Kanjin Sung, 10 games, 2 for 18. Just basically a pinch hitter, as he basically gets 1 at bat per game. And that is going to be a single, a beautiful pinch hit, as that's going to hold him at third base, though. And that's going to be bases loaded with the 3rd single of this inning. And that is going to flip the lineup back over. And that is the 30,000th hits of the SSG team. Or 3,000th hit? 3,000th hit. No way they have 30,000 hits. 3,000th hit for SSG. A huge milestone in the KBO. No, it is 30,000 hit. They've got to be counting. Team's been around for like 5 years. Reyes. He has 2 strikeouts, sir. 2 strikeouts. So we have got the bases loaded, as now we've got a pinch runner, Chae Kyung Mo. And I will change that in just a sec. Pak Song Han steps in. Ball 1, misses outside. He is 1 for 2 on the day with a single and then a rounder back to the pitcher in his last at-bats. And that in the dirt's ball 2. We are in for a treat this evening, ladies and gentlemen. It is brewing deep. And here comes the 2-0 pitch number 66 of Jo Dong-wook's evening. And that is off the mask of Choi Jae-hoon, and that's going to bring in a run as they move from first to second, second to third, third to home, off a pitch off of the catcher's face mask. I wish you all could have watched that. They obviously got these signs mixed up, and yeah. Oh, it wasn't off of his face mask, off the edge of his glove. The sound I heard was off of the umpire's shoulder pad. Heredia is 0 for 2 on the day, and that's in there for a strike. 3-1. 지금 박성한 타격. And the 3-1 pitch coming up. The runners on second and third. They've got 1 run in, 1 out, and that misses way up high. Almost takes off his hats, and that's going to be another bases loaded opportunity for Choi Jae-hoon, the center fielder who singled in his last at bat, and they've made the phone call down to the bullpen, as they are going to have to be getting somebody up and ready quickly. But I don't know who it is. And again, this second time through the lineup is going to be an issue, as the pitching coach comes out to talk to him. Again, pitch 68 matches his uniform number on the day. I think they're kind of talking. You need to stall some time. We got a lefty here. I'm gonna guess that. Uh, I mean, who's gonna come in? Kim Bum Soo? Nope. Kim Gyu-yeon will be coming in. He's only made 2 appearances this week, so of course it's his turn. Kim So-yeon still has not pitched yet this week, yet not bringing him in here for some reason. All right. Choi Ji-hoon, 1 for 2 on the day, 278 on the season, and first pitch is a ball, and that is prime Hanwha stuff. Dave, you got it right. I would say that Hanwha has 1 above average foreign player. Peraza is very good. His biggest problem is his defense is really bad. Sanchez has really good stuff, but he hasn't been going deep into the games. Pena is either really good or really bad. But I definitely they're above average, but when compared to a Korean player, yeah, they better be. As that one misses up high, 2-1. So yeah, they I imagine that at least one of the foreign players will not be here by the All-Star break. And the 2-1 pitch, and that misses way up high again as he dives down. This is the same batter who had to take a seat into the dirt to avoid a shot to the head on a bunt earlier in his last at bats. And now it is 3-1. So bases loaded, 3-1 pitch, and swings at that one. That's going to be lifted into left field. Chano under it, grabs it, doesn't try to throw home, and that is a huge out with the bases loaded. So we still got the bases loaded here, and a very, very dangerous man is up to bats. Chae-jung stepping in for SSG. And holds off on swinging on strike number 1. And here comes the 0-1 pitch, pitch number 75 for Jo Dong-wook. And swings through that one way up at his eyes. 0-2. Big high fastball. Way up at the letters. All right. His career high is now 75 pitches, and so it's every single pitch from here. And the 0-2 pitch way outside, 1-2. I have to imagine this will be his last batter. 263 on the season, a strikeout and a struck out looking in his first at bat, and then flew out to right in his last at bat. And hits him. He is walked home. He is the old hit by pitch, and that should be it for him. that will be it on his day, and we will have our first official pitching change, as I need to once again continue the fun that is changing. There we go. I believe they have more than 5 hits now, though. They do have 7. So Hanwha up 6-5 with 2 outs, but threatening and threatening and threatening as SSG, who is now taking it from a 6-3 lead to a 6-5 lead off of a pass ball and a hit by pitch, as single loaded the bases. A pass ball brought in the 4th run of the day for SSG. Then from there, a walk loaded the bases again, and then a hit by pitch creates another RBI. 6 in the KBO and RBIs. Peraza, yeah. And so Kim Yoo-yeon outs for Hanwha. 21 games, 19 innings, 16 strikeouts, 12 walks, a .316 batting average against, and a 1.74 whip. He has been used and abused so far, as he has been in 67% of the games Hanwha has since being called up. Heredia, first pitch swinging, no Shiwan, scoops and throws to nobody as he steps on the bag, and that is 3 away as they get out with the lead. And Heredia has yet to see a pitch, as he is first pitch swinging on all 3 at-bats so far today. But we will go to the 5th inning. Hanwha up 6-5. There we go. Will come to the mound for SSG. So we should be coming back pretty soon. Wow. Huge to get out of that. So Iroon and for SSG, 1 win, 7 holds on the season. And An Jeong will lead things off. An Jeong on base twice so far today with a single and a walk. Hey, bing bing, no. And that's low ball 2. Why would you say that, Bing Bang? right. Catches the outside corner. 2-1. Bing Bing, are you Korean or just in Korea? All right, the 2-1 pitch. Swing and a miss at a pitch that probably hit the plate. And that is going to make it 2-2. Oh, it did get past the plate before it hit the ground. Oh, I talked about it earlier. An Cheong, No Shiwan, Che Jae-hoon, or Cheon Sung swing at pitches in the. There it is, right on cue. Swing at a pitch in the other batter's box, and that is 1 away. All right, Cheon Sung will now step in. He's got 2 singles on the day as he continues to try and raise that average back up to a respectable. Incheon Salayo. As that pitch misses way up high. We want to know. Lifts that one foul. 1-1. You're in the vertical. If you want, there's a lot more people in the horizontal. If you're on your phone, vertical is great. But if you're on computer or something else, horizontal is a little bit livelier than the vertical stream. But here comes the 1-1 pitch, and that's fouled back. And Peraza putting on his elbow guard. He's ready to bat. Or he's just practicing, I don't know. All right, the 1-2 pitch coming up as he gets his sign, throws it. He said, throw it hard, and right there, threw it into the ground as that one is deflected by Ito Yoon in the on-deck circle, and that's going to keep it at 1-2. Again, obviously the scouting reports as Ito Yoon with a solid deflection by the bats. Unfortunately, he made it way more difficult for the ball girl. And the 1-2 pitch, swing and a miss, and that's going to be a strikeout to number 2. And Ito Yoon will now be stepping in. Did my battery really die on this baby? That's not good. That's not what I want. I'll have to do a little charge. No, it's fine. And first pitch swinging, chopper to first, and steps on the bag. And that's 3 away as Hanwha doesn't get anybody on base for the first time today. And we will go to the bottom of the 5th. Hanwha up 6-5 still. As I've got to adjust. Yeah, I hit something. All right. Okay. Still trying to get everything fixed, situated, and all done up. Han Sung is going to lead things off for SSG. He's 0 for 1 on the day. As Kim Gyu-yeon will, I imagine, stay out there for Hanwha. As he got out of the inning very quickly through 1 pitch. Again, Heredia has seen 3 pitches so far today. First pitch swinging in back in the first inning, and then in the third inning, he ended up finishing first pitch swinging on a fly ball. Then last inning, another first pitch swinging. So 3 pitches, 3 swings, 3 outs for Heredia, who was second in the league coming into today's game in batting average with a 380 something, 386, I believe, 385. All right. First pitch from Kim Gyu-yeon, low, ball 1. All right. And that misses low, ball 2. 네. 근데 한국어로 더 변하면 괜찮아요. And the 2-0 pitch coming up, and that misses low, ball 3, 3-0 now to Hanwha. One of my favorite songs in the KBO, honestly. His cheer song is probably one of my favorites. And here we go. Way inside. That is going to be a leadoff walk. And once again, for the 5th inning, SSG has their leadoff batter on. So, first inning, they had a leadoff single. Second inning, hit by pitch here against Hanwha. Then the third inning, a leadoff single by Che Ji-hoon. And then last inning, a leadoff single by Lee Jin-young. And then now we've got a leadoff walk to Hanwha. And that's going to bring up Lee Ji-young, who's 2 for 2 on the day, average up to 301, 2 singles. And once again, a very strange stance is he really is almost, I would say, almost directly looking at the pitcher. I mean, it's pretty close as he fakes the bunt, pulls it back, steps and does a little dance. Can't believe he was a strike. But again, why are you bunting with a guy hitting 301 who's 2 for 2 on the day? Like, why? I don't get it. But what do I know? And now he's going to swing, and that's going to be a chopper 6, 4, 3, and that's why they like to bunt. But one instance does not change anything. But we will take the double play all day, every day, and erasing the leadoff walk. And there we go. Beautiful 6-4-3 double play. 6 plus 4 plus 3 equals 2 here in the KBO. And now stepping in is going to be Go Myung-jun, who struck out in his last at-bat but has a 2 RBI double. And that's first pitch swinging, Chun Jin-hyuk sliding in forward. And that's going to be out to number 3. And we will go to a break. Hanwha up 6-5 in the bottom of the 5th. And we will take a break. I will see you guys in just a few minutes. we are back. We've got the top of the 6th inning coming up. Hanwha hanging on to a 1-run lead, and 11 pitches for Hiroyun in the last inning. Looks at ball 1 to Hiroyun, who will lead off this inning. Staying home. I was like, wait a minute, that doesn't make any sense. All right, this is a little better. As that's in there for strike 2-1. Still 3-0 Bears. What's the old LG game sitting at right now? LG still down 5-3. And here comes the 2-1 pitch, fouled away, 2-2. Kium and KT knotted up at 4-4 there. And the 2-2 pitch just gets a piece of that stay alive, 2-2. Maybe a little bit. I'm not sure. Peraza standing on deck, and that's a chopper just foul as he stabs it. Yes. So sometimes I'm ahead, sometimes I'm behind. There is a 2-second delay though. I know that's the lowest delay I can have. Someday, bing bing. Maybe. And Chano, the 2-2 pitch swings through that, and that's going to be strikeouts number 3. Yeah, I think Luke, depending on where you're watching, it could be it's 2 seconds from what I see to what YouTube gets or whatever. But Peraza pinch hitting here for Moonhyun Bin. First pitch swinging, lifts that one back. Lee Jin Young gives chase, but just yeah, but Twins won last year, but at the same time the Twins had much better previous seasons than Hanwha. It's always possible. And that's in there for strike 0-2. I mean, Hanwha could hire me and we could make a playoff push this year alone. All right, here comes the 0-2 pitch. I imagine Mr. Mookie himself will be I don't quite understand this whole pinch hit thing. You got a righty on the mound, you're going to pinch hit. I mean, yeah, he struck out twice, but that was against a different pitcher, as that one misses outside. Yeah, there you go. Your hands hurt, so let's slap it. He's 6 games so far against SSG. He is hitting .333 as the fans cheering and singing, and that's a single in front of the left fielder, and Hanwha has another base runner. As I'm trying to figure out what exactly all is going to be happening here. Obviously, Peraza is not going to play second base. But who knows? There could be weirder things or stranger things. All right. And we've got ourselves a visit to the pitching mound. And he will stay in the game with 22 pitches. Yeah, they have Ryu. They have Ryu Hyun-jin, but they still have to have other parts, and they're definitely missing some of the parts. They have a lot of the big parts, but the little parts are still missing. But Choi Jae-hoon steps in. He is 1 for 2 on the day with an RBI single as they check on Peraza, and he's back in time. Struck out looking at his last at bat. Very interesting. He is 4 for 7 as he was at one point. At one point he was 1 for 5 on stolen bases. Or sorry, one for 4. He's stolen his last 3 attempts as he swings through that. And the pitch in there. Ooh, just misses the inside. I thought it was there, but angle of the camera makes it a little bit trickier to judge that. And the 1-1 pitch to Choi Jae-hoon coming up, number 25 for Iro-un on this evening. I'm not a fan of the dark gray versus black uniforms, and that's fouled out of play down the right field line and makes it 1-2. They check over our Peraza and he's back. It's an interesting thing. So before he's always had the sliding mitt on his left hand, but now he has it on his right hand. He doesn't have anything on his left hand, and his left hand is what he's going to be grabbing. His left hand is what he should be grabbing the bags with. As you're sliding in, like on a stolen base, you're sliding into second, but you want to be as far away from where the throw is coming. With the glove on the right side, he's got to slide into it's very. I don't get it. I'm not sure. Like, I get the sliding mitt on the right hand because his right hand is injured, but I'm just trying to figure out why he doesn't have one on his left hand, or at least a glove of some sort. He just literally bare hand, and that's going to be a single in front of the center fielder. Peraza will stay at second, and Hanwha's got back-to-back hits as they've now got runners on first and second with 1 out, and that may be it for him. We will see if there is a pitching change, as they are working this man a little hard. As the manager, the pitching coach, comes back out, and that will be it for him. And we will have another pitching change. I will get it to you as soon as I find out what it is. Mound visit. Kim Tae-yeon will be batting. The top of the order is 4th time through the lineup, and we'll see who he's actually facing as soon as they give me some information. They're a little slow. We want things right now. We want things right now. Bali Bali. We don't have time to be waiting. Still nothing. But look around the KBO as we are waiting for this pitching change. So LG taking out some frustration from losing a series to Hanwha, destroying NC 10-3. Doosan's still up 3-0 in the bottom of the 7th against Kia. Samsung has kept that lead. They're up 5-4 against Lotte and 4-4 in Suwon. The bottom of the 6th is QM and KT are battling out for the Ks. The Samsung Lotte game up in the top of the 6th. And we are back. I still don't know who's pitching. And No Kyung-eun will come in. So 2.67 ERA, 13 holds, 27 games, 13 and 1/3 inning, 23 strikeouts, 14 walks, 227 batting average against, and a 122 whip. So let me get that change. No Kyung-eun. He did start a few games, I believe, 2 years ago. I want to say 2 years ago. Yep, 2022, he did have 8 starts. But Kim Tae-yeon is tasked with the new batter, or the new hitter. And swings through that one. Hanwha's been leading the whole game. They were up 5-0 at one point. SSG's fought their way back. Stranded the bases loaded, though. Wasn't able to get a hit with the bases loaded twice. And the 0-1 pitch, that's fouled back 0-2. Kim Tae-yeon with the big 3-run shot in the 2nd inning. A lined shot just over the left field fence, and then 2 strikeouts since then. Strikeout in the 1st inning, strikeout in the 4th inning, and he is down in the count 0-2 right now as Peraza's on second. Jae-hoon and swings through a pitch way off of the plate, and that will be his hat trick for the evening as he tries to avoid the old golden sombrero. All right, Jang Jin-hyuk is singled in his last at bat. He also has 2 strikeouts on the day as Hanwha does strike out a lot. And that misses way up as E.G. Young jumps up out of his crouch position to catch that one. And 1-0. And the 1-0 pitch, way up high, ball 2-2. And all right, the 2-0 pitch, waving the bats. Not quite Sheffield-esque, but still a solid little waving. And ball 3, 3-0 count to the number 2 hitter, the center fielder, Jang Jin-hyuk. Apparently, the ladies think he is a handsome fella, as his song says something about him being attractive and handsome. But the 3-0 pitch, and that's in there at the top of the zone, 3-1. He has been up in the top of the zone here against Jang Jin-hyuk, and down on the zone against Kim Tae-yeon. Plenty of scouting reports work by SSG. I'm singing with the, I can hear the Hanwha fans singing. And that's chopped foul. And she does not look happy. Cannot believe he fouled that off. She seems very pleasant. Sure, she's an excellent baseball player. And here comes the 3-2, the full count. Runner on first and second, 2 outs, and swing the bat, sir. There's a reason to not be happy about that one, ma'am. That was a pitch on the inner half. Should have been swinging. Was looking to walk, not to hit. That's why it's called hitting and not walking. But that will take us to the middle of the 7th. Middle of the 6th. I don't know what I'm talking about. I can't count. I can't read numbers in any language. But let's see if I can get this all fixed. There we go. Beautiful background so you don't have to stare at a completely black screen. Way SSG Paneo. So Hanwha hanging on to that lead, 6-5. Da, 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 da. All right. Let's see who's going to be swinging the bat. Ha Jae-hoon will be swinging the bat for SSG to start with, I believe. Are we going to have a new pitcher? He's only thrown 8 pitches, but now we're starting to get into the... And again, it's not just the pitches, and I think that's something that the manager really doesn't understand, whether, I don't know why or how he is a possible professional, well, how he has the job he has whenever... you have to take into account the fact that he's warming up in between innings. So even though he's only thrown 8 pitches, he warmed up in the bullpen. And then... 네. 시즌권 있어요. 그래서 모든 홈 경기 보러 가요. So, Ha Jae-hoon, 270 on the season, sacrifice fly to center field, and a single in his last at-bat, and that's going to be a single in his next at-bat as the 6th inning and 6 leadoff runners for SSG. At this point, there should be very little reason why they are trailing in this game. As, again, having him come out again is, once again, it's not just the pitches in the game, but they also have pitches, you know, during warming up, changing, and all of that. As we have Chae Kyung-mo, who's hitting 182 on the season. He pinch ran after the pinch hit. Are they going to swing or are they going to bunt? As he slides back into first. And, you know, at this point, you know, are they going to bunt? Ah, yeah. 네, 2회 9점? 네, 두산 네, 9점 됐어요. All right. And he does square around a bunt, chops it, and that's going to be scooped up, thrown over. Thank you for the free outs. We'll take it. Bunting is stupid. Bunting is stupid. Unless the other team does it, then it's amazing. And we will have another pitching change as Pak Sung Han will get to see. I'm going to guess maybe Kim Bum Soo. We will see when they come back as we have a pitching change. What a game we have here. This is nobody wants to score. Everybody wants to hit, but nobody wants to score. As SSG now has a runner on in scoring position, they're going to bring him Kim Bum Soo like I assumed they would, but my only thing is he's again coming in to face lefties. Now, the thing is in previous seasons, it made a lot of sense. He pitched really well against lefties. But this year, he has not been pitching well against lefties. And, yeah. So, we do have some changes that I did not update. We have Wong Young Mook, and he is now playing second. So Kim Bum Soo now out on the mound. 6.41 ERA, has pitched much better of late. 1 hold, 23 games, 19 and 2/3 innings, 25 strikeouts, 14 walks, 2.47 batting average against, and a 142 whip. Don't quite remember that. But he will be facing the left-handed hitting Pak Sung Han, who's hitting 294, who is 1 for 2 on the day, and goes at his head, and that's is lucky that the runner's not over on third base, as that pitch got way up high. He's not able to hold it as it bounces out of his gloves. I don't know if maybe he got a new glove today or something, because that's a couple pitches now that he has not been able to handle. But as my buttons aren't working here. So we've got a 1-0 count here. The Kim Bum Soo previous years has pitched really well against left-handed hitters. But this year, he has struggled against left-handed hitters. And what I mean by that is against lefties this year, lefties are hitting 333 against them. Righties are hitting 176. That's a problem. And the biggest problem is they brought him in to face lefties here. And now that's 3 straight balls. So I don't. And that wasn't the right. That's not the right. That's not right. Okay, so let me go again. Lefties are hitting 341 against them, and righties are hitting 139. They brought him in to face a lefty. But it doesn't make any sense. And there's ball 4. He has not pitched well against lefties. Why is this guy in here against lefties? He has pitched much better as of late, but how do you not look at the statistics? How do you not look at things and say, oh, probably should not have him in against lefties? Lefties are hitting 341. 341 against him. But here they brought him in to face lefties. He walks him, and now you've got runners on first and seconds. And Che Ji-hoon up. Che Ji-hoon, 277 on the season. He has 1 for 3 on the day with a single and a stolen base, and that's another ball 5. Again, he just hasn't pitched well against lefties. He's walked 3 lefties in 41 plate appearances. He's walked 6 righties in 36 plate appearances, but lefties have just hit so much better than against him this year, as he does get one in there for a strike. And it's not a normal thing for him. Last year, lefties hit 238 against him, righties hit over 300 against him. And then in 2022, it was the same thing. In 2022, lefties hit 243 and righties hit 267. So in the years, and that's going to be a chopper to first, he grabs it, steps on, and that's going to be 2 away. But it just, they're going against what the numbers are really saying. It just, even if it works out, it doesn't mean that it was the best possible thing. So now he's going to face a very, very dangerous righty. So second, are they going to walk him? They are not going to walk him. They're going to let him face the righty. So this is basically, I want to say, this is the game here. He is 0 for 2 on the day. So 0 for 2 on the day with a strikeout, a fly out to right, and hit by a pitch with an RBI. And that's first pitch swinging through. That's 1, 0-1. No, I'm surprised I haven't thrown up a fact about the career at bat for him. Oftentimes, maybe it's just because it's Spo TV, but they normally they would have that up there, but as that one's in the dirt, it's 1-1. And the fact that he did not go to third on that pitch could turn out huge, as that ground out to first would have scored that run, or at least made a play at the plates. So here comes the 1-1 pitch way outside. Again, a ball 2, 2-1. Kim Bum-soo realized he was struggling, so he cut his hair. Baseball players are very, very superstitious. If something's not going right, they decide to change something. He's been pitching much better. 네. 요즘 모든 경기 4시간 걸려요. And that's bounced into the dirt and blocked by Che Ji-hoon, and that's going to be 3-1. Pitch clock, 빨리 와요. The games have become very long, drawn-out games these days, as the players realize that the pitch clock means nothing. It will be implemented again next year. I believe they're supposed to be getting the pitch comm system to kind of speed up things. And that is lifted into the air. Center fielder under it. And 3 away. A huge step up from Kim Bum-soo, as he is able to get out of this inning, and we will go to the 7th. Again, Hanwha hanging on to that lead, 6-5. We go. Yeah. That's why I haven't cut my hair. I still on a ridiculous hitting streak. That was excellence put out there by Kim Bum-soo. Not the prettiest, but was able to get out of it against the right-handed batter once again. Wow, it has been sounds very similar to Hanwha. You know, they've had SSG has had a couple times where they've had the bases loaded, but they were not able to get enough runs in. I mean, just there they had second and third, but nothing. First and second, nothing. That the fact that he didn't go to third on that pitch that got away from the catcher is going to be huge. Hopefully, Hanwha is able to hold on to this lead as they continue to flirt with things, letting the leadoff batter get on 6 straight innings. You know, you can only hang on for so long. But oh well. So No Shuan will be leading things off for Hanwha at the top of the 7th here. No Kyung-eun is still out there for SSG. And first pitch outside, ball 1. No Shuan 1 for 3 with a solo home run. It is the difference in the game right now. And that's going to be a chopper to shorts. Fielded. Throw. Definitely in time. And 1 away. Next up is going to be An Cheong. An Cheong has been on base twice today. Singled in his first at-bat, walked in his second at-bat, and then struck out in his last at-bat. An Cheong hitting 214 in the 7th inning, hitting 257 on the season after his up-to-date current stats here. The 1-0 pitch just misses as it caught the edge of the strike zone in the No Kyung-eun looking over at the dugouts, wanting to know if that should be challenged. They do have a challenge system kind of in the KBO, even with the ABS system, as that's chopped foul, making it 2-1. But the delay is so slow that it really doesn't get used, because by the time on the iPad or whatever, the tablets in the dugouts, by the time they get that, the next pitch has already been thrown, so there's nothing that they can really do, as that misses low, ball 3-1. It will be interesting next year with the implementation of the implementing of the pitch clock. There really is not going to be any time for anything like that, as that's fouled away. 3-2 and a full count here. An Cheong, we will check this with a full count. He is 3 for 10 on the season, hitting 300 with the full count. And here's the pitch, and that's going to be lower in the averages. That's going to be a 5-3 putout. And we will be having Cheon-sung stepping into the batter's box. 2 for 3 on the day, 2 singles and a strikeout, as he makes his way back with the I'm there. Why are you why are you an L or why SG, SSG, SK? Why are you a Landers fan? As that's ball one on the outside. Averages crawled above the Mendoza line up to 208 now on the season. And that's in there for a strike. 1-1. And here comes the pitch. The 1-1. Swings, fouls way out of play up into the second little stands. And that's going to be 1-2. I really would love to know why so many Koreans throw forkballs. You never see them throw a split finger. And the 1-2 pitch, and that's fouled into the catcher, and that's going to reset for another 1-2 pitch coming up. Two pitch, and another foul out of play down the right side, and once again another 1-2 pitch coming up. All right, the 1-2 once again. And that bounced in the dirt as one guy jumps out of the way behind home plate and another guy tries to grab it. Both equally look as silly as the... And here comes the 2-2 pitch, 2 outs, number 22 up, and that is gonna hit the outside of the fence. Home run number 3 on the day for Hanwha, and they have increased the lead. And a huge home run for the captain, number 22 on the 2-2 pitch, and makes it a 2-run game. In the top of the 7th, Hanwha increases their lead 7-5, and we will have another pitching change. A huge 2-out homer from Chansung pads the lead a little bit and giving Hanwha a little bit of breathing room. Is 3rd on the season. So a very lovely 3-hit game for Chansung as he's still coming in today. He's only hitting 103 in the month of May. So huge for him to start hitting again, I guess. As did have 1 hit in the last 2 games against LG. Nothing real big, nothing clutch by any means, but now the 3-hit game today. Been 28 days, so almost a full month since Cheon Sung hit a home run last, and that was a big one. But Lee Do-yoon would love to keep it going, as he will come up as the new pitcher will be Handu Sol. Is that the former? I believe this is the former NC, the big boy. Nope, not that one. All right. So Lee Do-yoon will greet him with a strike at the bottom of the zone, and that is 0-1. So 5.82 ERA, 1 loss, 2 holds on the season. The lefty, and that's going to be a single in between or just past the diving second baseman. Welcome to the game. Here is a single. That is going to bring up Mr. Mookie himself. No, I still don't have his music. No, Wong Young Mook has really taken a big step back. He has been struggling offensively, and ended up losing his starting spots at shortstop. And the throw over. He is hitless in his last at least 5 games. Average down to 296. And the stolen base and not anywhere near safe. That was dumb. Like, that was... Wow. That was awful. But Hanwha takes the solo shot to increase the lead. Yeah, that was not anywhere close to being safe. Like, he had to slow down when he tagged because that was so bad. That was interesting. We'll say that. But yeah, we will go to the bottom of the 7th. Hanwha up 7-5 on a 3-run shot and 2 solo shots. Are the last 5 runs for Hanwha as they continue to plug away and try to hold off SSG. Again, SSG has had their leadoff batter on base all 6 innings so far today, but 5 walks, 8 hits, 5 walks, but only 5 runs as they continue to just leave a bunch of guys on base. Apparently, they were unaware that they needed to hit them in. Mainly, this is an issue with the fact that SSG is not hitting home runs. So we will believe we should be coming back. Heredia is leading things off. Again, he has seen 3 pitches so far in his 3 at-bats. I believe we should have a... No. Oh, no. I do not like Kim Bum-soo coming back out again. I do not like this. He did fantastic in his last inning. That should be it. Not good. And ball 1. Maybe he's just going to face Heredia. just face the right-handed hitters or right-handed hitter, but I don't like this. I don't like it at all. I do not like this. I do not like this with a box. I do not like this with a fox. I do not like this inning start, as that's ball 3 on the outside. Yeah, not a good decision. And here comes the 3-0 pitch. I imagine he's got a take sign. I don't know. He's a foreigner. He's probably got whatever sign he wants, and that's going to be in there for a strike. 145. Yeah, I just again, I say this every single broadcast that Kim Bum-Soo comes in. He does really well when he comes in to clean up an inning, like last inning. He does not do as well whenever he starts an inning. He does really bad when he goes back out for a second inning. And that's a shot to Noshiwan. And throw scooped by Che In-sung. And this is the first inning that they do not have the leadoff runner on. But Noshiwan gives the look to Heredia before he throws. Checks him, see how far away he is. Kim Bum-Soo praying that that scoop that's. All right. He realizes that's what it takes now, as that's in there for a strike. Han Yu-sum 0 for 1 on the day with a walk, a hit by pitch, and a ground out to 6-3 ground outs. And that's way up high. Che Jae-un jumps, but still not able to catch that, and that's 1-1. Kim Bum-Soo, I will say he is the most friendly of the players. He's really the only one. A lot of them kind of like, oh, hey, that's you. He's the only one that actually has a conversation with me. As that's fouled away, making it 1-2. And at the whatever that was called, the Fan Fest, the Hanwha Eagles Toksuri Hanmadang was I believe he gave someone his jacket, and that's chopped foul, keeps it 1-2. It drives me nuts when the announcers, Korean announcers often say the strike first. They'll say like 2 strikes and 1 ball. It drives me nuts because I'm like, wait a minute, 2. All right, the 1-2 pitch coming up to the lefty, sets up way outside, and that's too far outside. Doesn't get him to chase. 2-2 as they get a new ball. And the umpire once again wants to make sure that the pitcher knows that he has a dinner date and would like to move things along a little bit faster. Kim Bum-Soo says, I don't care about your dinner date, sir. As here comes the 2-2 pitch. Once again, setting up outside and blows it past him. Misses his mark, but blows it past him at 147. Kim Bum-Soo reared back and had everything he had for that one. Definitely missed his spots. All right, that's going to bring up E.G. Young, the right-hander. And chops that one back 0-1. E.G. Young grounded into a double play in his last at bats, but has 2 singles. But that grounded double play dropped his average down to 293, or sorry, 299 on this season. Again, it looks like he wants to chop at Kim Bum Soo with a with an axe. Is Lotte gonna come back? Oh wait, no, you got Kia. All right, the 1-1 pitch, and that's going to be a chopper to short. Scooped throws in time. 1, 2, 3. The first 1, 2, 3 of the day for Hanwha. And Kim Bum Soo with a great outing. As Hanwha will now go to the 8th inning. Still hanging on 7-5. Around the league, as we are waiting to come back here, is obviously here Hanwha up 7-5 against SSG. NC down 4-11 against LG. Top of the 9th there. Looks like 1 on first, and then no outs, but it's now 1 out. Sorry, and someone just got struck out. Then you got down in Gwangju, Doosan versus Kia. Kia up to bat, bottom of the 8th, 2 out, runner on first and second, trailing 3-1. Then the game down in Busan, Samsung up 7-4 over Lotte as the bottom of the 7th is just starting down there. And Suwon, bottom of the 9th, getting ready to start. 4-4 tie game against Kium as Hanwha is looking to hold on and let Lotte lose so they can flip-flop spots and get out of the old basement. We will start the top of the 8th. Wang Young-mook, a chopper to the pitcher, grabbed, tossed, and 1 away. As the pitcher jumped to field that, but he might have twisted an ankle a little bit or tweaked it a little bit as he's behind the mound rolling it around. So that's going to bring up Peraza. 1 for 1 on the day with a single and first pitch swing, and that's going to be a chopper to third and throw. As they've seen 2 pitches and they've made 2 swings. They're not even going to have enough time to do the patented Che Gang Hanwha. What do you mean? Ump doesn't know strikes. It's an ABS system, man. They don't make the call. All right. Quickly 2 away. Che Jae-hoon will make his way, and thankfully he actually looks at a pitch. It is a strike at the top of the zone, but good to see him actually look at a pitch so that they don't go 3 up, 3 down, 3 pitches. And that's way outside. 1-1. SSG was much better whenever it wasn't SSG. SSG is just difficult to say. And that's in there for strike 1 and 2. chopper to shorts. And throw in time. 3 up, 3 down as they ground out to the SSG. Yeah, it just doesn't work. It's too difficult to knock out that extra syllable. SS. Yeah, just not a fan. Ooh. From the first baseman, right? No, they have a pinch hitter? No, yeah, the first baseman. Yu Sung. Big swing. And now they bring in their young 18-year-old to pitch a little bit late there. Yeah, but you know, Luke, how they're going back and forth, how you have your Chaegon Hanwha, and then Chaegon SSG doesn't fit right. It's, you know, it used to be Chaegon SK or Chaegon LG or Chaegon Samsung or Chaegon INC or KT or Doosan. Every single one except Kia. I guess Kia works too, but every single one except for SSG works. So when they do their little battles back and forth, it just doesn't work. So Iminu will come onto the mound. He has 2.53 ERA, 1-0 with a 1 save, 3 wins, 24 games, 21 in the third inning, 21 strikeouts, 6 walks, 244 batting average against, and a 1.17 whip. Woo! But we will go to the bottom of the 8th here. Hanwha still hanging on, doing their best. We will get into the bottom of the lineup here. The Hanwha does have a solid 8-9 guys, but again, they've both pitched 2 games so far this week. So where are they going to be at? Is that one misses ball 1. So Go Myung-jun on the day, he is 1 for 3 with a RBI, 2 RBI double, and then that's a line shot. Center fielder going back and 1 away. And once again, the Chaegon Suku. Like, literally anything you could, like, SSG is just Chaegon Suku. They should just go back to SK. All right. Pa Jae-hoon, 2 for 2 on the day with a sacrifice fly and an RBI, 2 singles. And average up to 275 on the season. It looks at ball 1 and 1-0. And just catches a very small amount of the stitch on the top of the zone there, 1-1. Now they're going to set up low and gets him on the big hook. 1-2. Phew. Just drops. All right. The 1-2 pitch coming up. Pitch number 6 for Imunu as he's out here on the 8th inning trying to hold this lead. And that's going to be a looking strikeout, sir. Get your popcorn. They sell it at the concession stand. If you're coming to watch, make sure that you bring some popcorn. Yeah, that was a beautiful pitch. You realize it after he caught it. You're like, oh, wait, I can't complain about that. That was beautiful. All right, that's 2 away. And we're going to have a pinch hitter here. Chejunu. Is Che Young Mo will be done for the evening as they are running through guys down in that 9th spots. Chejunu, 286 on the season. Not sure why he doesn't play more. And outside, ball 1. So here comes the 1-0 pitch. Sets up on the inside, and that's fouled. 1-1. Da, 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 da. All right, here comes the 1-1 pitch. Hanwha up by 2, 2 outs, bottom of the 8th, way outside, 2-1. So LG ended up winning 11-4 there, and in Seoul. As here we go, the 2-1 pitch misses up high, 3-1. Oh, Kia is taking the lead away from Doosan. Kia is in first, Doosan is in second there. And that's in there for a strike. That's going to make the counts full 3-2 on the other pinch hitter. I'm running out of room because all these pinch hitters and defenders and runners and the 9-hole for SSG that was an ugly looking swing, but it's beautiful if you're a Hanwha fan. Good Lord. That swing looked like it was the first time he's been in a batter's box. And we will go to the 8th inning, or the 9th inning. Hanwha still up by 2. And they will have the top of the order coming up. Iminu is not young at all. He came over in a trade that I believe that was the trade that sent Kim Kong-min, or no. Oh, why can't I? Kang Kyung-hak to Kia, and Lee Jin-young and Iminu came to Hanwha from there. Iminu's been in the league since 2017. He is 31 years old, regular age, not that weird Korean counting system for age. So, I mean, he's not young by any means. He's not old. They've tried to have him start, but he's been doing well in the setup role. So I imagine they will keep him there. But I don't know how much longer he has on his contract. He may be approaching free agency as he, I don't know exactly the I know there's some strange rules for pitchers. There's so many days on the roster. So Jo Byung-hun in for SSG, a 4.56 ERA, and I will get that changed. Jo Byung-hyun. And misses outside to Kim Tae-yeon. In 310 on this season. Three-run homer and 3 strikeouts. And that is ripped into the upper deck over there and foul territory. 1-1. And a pitch misses at the top of the zone. 2-1. They have the ability, they have the players, they have the ability to be a 500 team. And a 500 team is in the playoffs in the KBO. They're in the 5 spots. And that's going to be a shot to the second baseman who just came in off his chest, picks it up, recovers, and throws in time. As welcome to the defensive side, as that shot off of his chest, off of his looked like almost collarbone area. Okay, hard bounce up to his left, almost the clavicle area. Nope, right here. Perfect. And Jun Jin-hyuk stepping in. He looks at strike 1. He is 1 for 4 on the day, with 3 strikeouts. One of them looking in his last at bats, with runners in second and third, and that's barely even catching the outside of the K zone. 1-1. Outside, 2-1. And the 2-1 pitch swings through that one. 2-2. Games are getting interesting as Kia with the 3-0 to 5-3 shot. But Doosan with the tying run at the plates now in the top of the 9th, as that bounces in the dirt, and that's going to load the bases again. Second straight full count for him. Then you have Lotte with the bottom of the 7th, but the tying run is at the plates as they have runners on first and second down to 3, and I have no idea what the play was because they were too busy showing other people in the dugouts. So, can you show me a replay? And swings at a pitch up at his eyes for a strikeout. Congratulations, sir. Enjoy your golden sombrero. Make sure you wear it for Cinco de Mayo. So, Jo Dong-wook, 3 2/3 innings, 7-7 pitches. Not in line for the win as swings through that one, no Shuan, and 0-1. I think who should be in line for the... Did they hit it? Yep, I see it now. 5-5 tying it up in the top of the 9th. Interesting games around the league as that's a chopper to short, 6-3, and that's his second 6-3 putouts. And we will go to the bottom of the the bottom of the 9th. I don't know why I still have the 8th up there, but we will go to the bottom of the 8th. Hanwha up to 2. And trying to hang on. In this game, obviously 7-5, nothing really says anything at 7-5. I'm going to imagine and guess that Ju Hyun Song will be making his way in for Hanwha, as they have announced it finally. Ju Hyun Song finally getting a chance to save a game on the road, is they have not been playing well on the road at all. Well, they haven't really been playing well at all. That's why they're in last. But so Ju Hyun Song will come on, try to close out the game. He did pitch in Tuesday's game and Wednesday's game, so an inning each, and was able to get the save in Wednesday's game. So we will see how he does with the third time he's going to have to pitch this week. Again, he really doesn't pitch that often because Hanwha, it doesn't have leads that often. So Ju Hyun Song on the mound, 150 ERA, 3-1 with 4 saves, 2 holds, 22 games, 24 innings, 21 strikeouts, 2 walks, a 198 batting average against, and a .79 whip. Wearing number 66 on the back, 1 less than me. Out of respect to me, I am 100% sure that's why. Oh, here comes the leadoff batter, Park Sung-han. Looks at strike one, literally middle. Park Sung-han, 290. Park Sung-han, 294 on the season. 2 walks today, a single and a ground out to the first baseman. And looks at ball 1 outside, 1-1. As we very, very important game here, as Hanwha needs to get out of the basement. And the 1-1 pitch in there for a strike on the outside, 1-2. And the 1-2 pitch popped him up. Shortstop just into the grass, under it, and 1 away. Once again, another home run party for Hanwha. They have really been hitting well since the pitching coach was finally changed after 2.5 years of bottom of the basements. And Choi Jae-hoon will be up for SSG as he is 1 for 4 on the day. Singled and stole a base in his second at-bats. Looks at strike 1 there. All right, the 0-1 pitch, and that's going to be a single up the middle, and that's what I was worried about. The tying run is now at the plate in the form of the KBO all-time home run leader. So second hit of the day, and a big one. So Chae Jung will make his way into the batter's box, as now they've got to get through this 3, 4, and 5 without giving up 2 runs. So Chae Jung is 0 for 3 on the day, reached on a hit by pitch, RBI hit by pitch, and a strikeout, a flyout, and a flyout, and that misses on the outside, 1-0. So average down to 261 on the day, or on the season. And up high, ball 2, 2-0. Yeah, Kiwi. there's just been a feeling about this game that's it's never just, yeah. All right, the 2-0 pitch. Outside, 3-0. And now you either have to walk them or throw them a strike. In 13 home runs on the season. You can't walk him because that's the tying run. You don't want to put the tying run on the plate. The umpire giving the let's go sign. And here comes the 3-0 pitch. Inside the zone. 1 strike. 3-1. No, not two like that's that's a wheelhouse shot there. And Heredia waiting on deck, wanting a shot. All right, here it comes. And fouls it back and out of play. Full count, 3-2. He's only hitting 364. He's only hitting 364 in the 9th inning. Only has 3 home runs in the 9th inning. No big deal here. No big deal. And fouled away. Resets for 3-2. He knew he almost had that one. And the 3-2 pitch coming up. Walked him. Now the winning run is coming to the plate, and a guy hitting 370 as they can just never make it easy. Hanwha doesn't make it easy on anybody watching. Grounder double play. I like it, Nick. I like it. I like it. I like it. A mound visit from JJ Hoon. And again, Heredia has not had a good day. He's again 4-3 grounder, and the first pitch he saw fly out to right, and the second pitch he saw a ground out to the, I believe, the third baseman in the third pitch he saw, and then a 5-3 ground out in his last at bat. An absolutely massive situation here as again, he's hitting 375 on the season, and he's 0 for 4 today. Wagging and swagging the bats back and forth. And he wanted to go home on that swing. 0-1. Oh my. That was a big swing. And he knew he missed it. He knew he missed it. That was a massive swing. All right, here we go. The 0-1 pitch. Again, 0 for 4 in the day. 375 on the season. And that's going to be a out past the diving, and that's going to score at least 1 here. As Ito Yoon jumps and dives back, but just out of the reach of the shortstop. And no runs score. As now they've got the bases loaded. 1 out. As Choi Ji-hoon had to wait to make sure that that wasn't caught and wasn't able to, they held him up. Wow. Just out of the outreach, diving, jumping Lee Do-yoon. And we've got Hanwha stepping in. And he is another guy that is very dangerous. This, again, 3, 4, 5 hitters. As that misses way up high. Hanwha is also 0 for the day, as he is 1 walk, 1 hit by pitch, and a strikeout and a ground out. Doosan's up 7-5, and big swing through that one. Doosan was up 3-0, and then Kia came back, tied it up, and then went ahead 5-3, and then top of the 9th, Doosan takes the lead 7-5. They're going to the bottom of the 9th, Shanks. All right, the 1-1 pitch coming up. And fouls that one out of play. 1-2. No problem, Shanks. And wants to change the ball here. All right. Again, Choi Ji-hoon on third with a single. Chae-jung walked and is now on second. Heredia, a single to load the bases. Hanwha still looking for his first hit of the day. Has been on base twice, though. And this is baseball, ladies and gentlemen. And swing and a miss. That's 2 down. 1 more to go for Ju Hyun-sung. Woo. All right. Pitch number 20 for Ju Hyun-sung. He's going with the first sign. Lee Jin-young coming in 2 singles in his first 2 at-bats. Since then, he's a 6-4-3 double play and then fouls that one out of play. And then also a 6-3 putout, average down to 297 on the season. That was a massive strikeout. Lee Jin-young is not a guy who strikes out very often, though. He has 11 strikeouts on the season. In the 9th, he is hitting .214, 3 for 14. And that misses just outside, 1-1. And the 1-1 pitch fouled straight back up against the netting, and that's going to be it. 1-2. 1 more strike. He does have a good fastball. All right, bases loaded. Hanwha up 7-5, 2 outs. Lee Jin-young, the catcher, 1-2. Pitch number 23 of the game for Ju Hyun-sung. Sets up on the outside and catches the corner, the top of the zone, and he strikes out looking to end the game. Hanwha wins 7-6. to 5. And what a win by Hanwha as they go ahead early and are able to hang on. As now we're gonna make sure I get this one. We don't want to not have this one. What a game for Hanwha. Wow. So 7-5 with the victory. Yeah. What to say? I mean, Hanwha played just a sec. What is? Yes, bottom means the end. If they don't score, then the game is over. Yeah. Bears win against. Yeah. So Hanwha went up early, 5 runs in the second inning, and then slowly let the lead diminish. But luckily, 2 home runs, 2 solo shots, the difference. Kim Tae-young continues to hit 3-run homer there. Chan Jin-hyuk a single, No Shiwan a homer, An Chi-hong with a single, Chae Song with 2 singles and a home run. Lee Do-yoon single, Chae Ho single, Moonhyun or Peraza single, Choi Jae-hoon single. So again, hitting up and down the lineup. They just got to make sure that they get pitching. They got to make sure that they continue to get pitching. Kim Bum-soo with an excellent night. Kim Bum-soo 1.2 innings, 26 pitches, only 12 strikes, but huge pitches that he got. Kim Yoo-yeon 1.2 innings, 11 pitches, 6 for strikes. Ran into some trouble, but Kim Bum-soo came in and cleaned it up. Lee Min-woo, clean 8th inning, 12 pitches, 7 strikes, 2 strikeouts. Ju Hyun-sung gave up 2 hits and a walk, but 2 huge strikeouts to end the game against 2 guys that had a good chance to do some damage with the bases loaded there. So Hanwha, that's their 3rd win of the week, 2 for 3 against 2-1, 2 wins out of the 3 games against LG. Starting the game off with the series off with a win against SSG here, and that means that tomorrow Ryu Hyun-jin's going to have a chance to give Hanwha a 2nd straight series win and a 2nd straight or a winning week as they take on SSG tomorrow. Anderson ran into a bunch of problems. Hanwha did have some scary moments with the bases. So Peraza also came in and played at the end. So yeah. They're sold out all weekend. So Hanwha gets the win, 7-5. Out hits SSG, and they are playing against kind of with their number 6, 7, 8 starter, whatever you want to call him. Didn't pitch well, but was able to get some run supports. As Hanwha again continues to homer on the road. The 3-run shot by Kim Tae-yeon, the solo shot by No Shiwan, and the solo shot by Chae Song. Hanwha takes game 1 of the series. I will be back tomorrow, 5 o'clock game. So thank you guys for watching until the end. Thank you, and I will see you guys tomorrow.